Guys, it's Toasty Tabletop Games, and today, excuse me, I've got something I've probably been the most excited for Magic in a little while. I've got a lot of Dominaria Remastered stuff. All right, so I got a whole collector's box and draft booster box, and we'll be opening about a third. Definitely a third of the draft booster box. There's not enough to quite do. I don't think there's enough to do. Break the collector's box down into threes evenly. Actually, I think it is with four. My bad, guys. My bad. I could do 4 each video. There should be enough to make it go the whole, make it last as long as the draft booster box. So, yes, we've got a bunch of draft booster box. We got a third of the draft booster box and a third of the collector's box. All right, so let's jump into it. Collector's, we'll save that for last. But I'm pretty excited about this. I have opened some packs on my own already that I picked up from, I picked up single packs from the game store. I just kind of get a feel for this. Just 1 or 2 packs. So the rest of this will be a complete surprise. So, anyways, here we go. So we got Undying Rage. I'm gonna breeze through most of the commons and uncommons. I'm really just caring about the rares. I mean, there's some pretty good ones, I'm sure, but forgive me if I gloss over anything you guys care about. So, Open Eyes, White Mane Lion, Nightscape Familiar, Seton's Desire, Chain Lightning, Terminal Moraine, Terror, Sawtooth Loon, Undead Gladiator, Recoil, Siege Gang Commander is our first rare here. So ETB, we get 3 red goblin creature tokens, and then we can sack a goblin and deal 2 damage to any target for 1 generic and 1 red. Pretty cool. So we'll set our rares to the side over here. Then we've got a Spirit Monger with the retro frame, Crawl Space. It's very nice. I think this is a funny card. I do know of this one. So it makes it so no more than 2 creatures can attack us each combat, and I love the retro frame lands in this set too. I will be setting them to the side. And a Griffin token. Very nice. Strong start with 2 rares. I don't think I need to explain what I'm gunning for. Gunning for things like Urza's Incubators, the Tutors, Sylvan Library, Force of Will, you name it. So we got Wild Growth, Grape Shot, that's a funny, Snap, Sunclasp, Street Wraith, Jalum Tome, pretty cool, I like that card, Break Asunder, Solar Blast, Even Fisher, Sarah Angel, classic, love that, a Gamekeeper, we got a Full Art Rada, Hair to Keld, pretty cool, when she attacks we add 2 red and you can tap her for 1 green, pretty nice. Yeah, Exploration. That's a solid rare. We can play an addition. I mean, for 1 green, we play an additional land each turn. I mean, you're playing all those lands in green anyways with a retro frame too. Pretty nice pull. You have Vigilant Sentry, a Plains, and a Goblin token. And I really like the Goblin tokens in this set. They're funky little guys. Got Radiant Judgment, Street Wraith, Elvish Aberration, Undying Rage, Horseshoe Crab, a Drifting Meadow, Icar Slick, Lull, a Sakata Lancer, Sukata Lancer maybe, High Tide, Battle Screech, Treva's Ruins, Gemstone Mine Fuller. That's very nice, very nice. So ETBs with 3 mining counters on it. We can tap it and remove a mining counter from it and add 1 mana of any color. But if there are no more mining counters on it, we sack it. Very nice pull. We got a retro frame Lull, a Plains, and an Advert token, if we can call it that. My bad there. Butterfingers. All right. Oh God! Don't open that yet. My bad. Okay, so we got Lightning Reflexes, Glintwing Invoker, Renewed Faith, Goblin Turncoat, Crowson Restorer, Subterranean Scout, Polluted Mire, Terror, Lull, got Life and Death, Turnabout, Night and Day, Sulphur Falls, nice pull, Enters tapped unless we control an island or a mountain. It's like the Dominaria. I think those were printed in the 2017 one too. Street Wraith in retro frame, planes, and a bird token. Very nice. We do like the rare lands. Can always use those. I always feel that the most expensive things when building any deck is definitely the mana base, in my humble opinion. So getting nice lands is always a good thing. Cleric of the Forward Order, Urborg Siphon Mage, Werebear, Avarax, Peregrine Drake, that's a really nice reprint, Acacian Javelineers, Avon Fisher, Remedy, Juggernaut, Dragon Whelp, Croesus Catacombs, Slice and Dice, Absorb, counter target spell, gain 3 life. Very nice, as if blue needed more of those, right? But I got a retro frame, white mane lion, a swamp, and another goblin token. All right, we got Sandstorm, Mace Tail Histrodon, Aquamoeba, Cleric of the Forward Order, Urborg Siphon Mage, Vigilant Sentry, Goblin Matron, that's a good card, Ornithopter, Voice of All, Rada, High Tide, full art too, very nice. The Divine Sacrament, so white creatures get +1/+1, and white creatures get an additional +1/+1 as long as there are 7 or more cards in our graveyard with Threshold. Very nice. And we got a retro frame Terror, a foil, or a hollow, I guess in this case, a Siege Gang Commander, a Swamp, and Cat. Right, got a Jalum Tome, Hylapterus Lemur. I really like. I think it's Lemur. Anyways, there's a really cool story with this card. The original art for this, I kind of wish they did the original art for this, but they had a lemur depicted instead because that's what the artist thought it was, a lemur, but a lemur is something completely different. Battlefield Scrounger. Ridgetop Raptor, Counterspell, classic, Smoldering Crater, Howl from Beyond, Stonewood Invoker, Terravore, Zombie Infestation, Spiritmonger, another Siege Gang Commander. I'll have a lot of Goblin Boys, Avon Fisher, Momentary Blink, and a Mountain and Goblin Token. For some reason, I was like really confused there. I was like, did I miss a rare? No, I'm just a little slow. All right, we're halfway through our draft booster packs now. All right, we got our Wretched Anurid, Emerald Charm, Empty the Warrens, Hermetic Study, Savannah Lions, Remedy, Juggernaut, Smoldering Crater, Howl from Beyond. Dang, stay together. Night and Day, Dark Withering, Rift's Grove, Body Snatcher. So enters the battlefield and we exile it unless we discard a creature card. And when it dies, we exile it and return the creature card from our graveyard to the battlefield. Or return target creature. Pretty nice. We got a retro frame counterspell, planes, and bird token. Yeah, that's pretty good. Body Snatcher's not so bad. You know, the upfront price of also discarding a creature. I mean, that can be trivial and in a lot of cases pretty good for what some decks might want. It's Spark Spray, Horseshoe Crab, Momentary Blink, Evil Eye of Ormsby-Gore. I guess that's a pretty neat reprint. That's kind of one I didn't expect to see. Wild Growth, Wormfang Drake, Vigilant Sentry, Ornithopter, Polluted Mire, Flesh Reaver, Spectral Lynx, Spite and Malice, Mystical Tutor with the retro frame. Very nice pull. That's our first big one. So we're going to search our library for an instant or sorcery card, reveal it, and just put it on top of our library. Very nice. Then we got another Hermetic Study, a Forest, and Elemental Token. That's our nice first big one. We're pretty happy with that. All right, Momentary Blink, Evil Eye of Ormsby-Gore, Wild Growth, Grape Shot, Snap, Mog War Marshal, Avon Fisher, Remedy, Illusion and Reality, Fire Blast, Battle Screech, Full Art Maze of Ith. That's gorgeous. All right, so we can tap and we can untap a target attacking creature and prevent all damage, combat damage that will be dealt to and dealt by that creature. Very nice. It's a good one. All right, Chainer's Edict, Slice and Dice Hollow, Plains, and an Advert token. All right, those last two packs have had some pretty solid rares. I like that a lot. Keep it coming. All right, we got Sunclasp, Street Wraith, Elvish Aberration, Undying Rage, Oven Eyes, White Mane Lion, Frantic Search, Keldoran Gargoyle, Dragon Engine, Rada, Gerard's Verdict, Wall of Junk, Divine Sacrament, the Old School Borders, Drifting Meadow, Swamp, and Goblin token. We got one more draft booster pack before we get into the collector stuff, which I am most excited for. All right, so we got Fadia Seer, I think that's how you say that, Spark Spray, Horseshoe Crab, Momentary Blink, Evil Eye of Owens by Gore, Stonewood Invoker, Frantic Search, Keldoran Gargoyle, Chain Lightning, Flame Tongue Kavu, Crop Rotation. That's pretty solid. It's a pretty solid uncommon. Good in a lot of things. Floodgate, Mystic Remora. Nice. I love that. Love that. That's a nice pull. It's a nice pull. So it's got cumulative upkeep 1, and we put an age counter on it in Sacrifice unless we pay an upkeep cost for each age counter on it. But definitely better than Rhystic Study here in some cases. So whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, we may draw a card unless that payer plays 4. Insanely good. We got a Mind Stone, which is also very good, a Retro Mountain, and Bird token. And that will conclude the draft packs. So let's get into the collector's boosters. And I have heard really good things about these collector's packs. So I have some pretty high expectations. I'm expecting to hit some really solid stuff. But here we go. We're gonna get right into it. All right. So we got a Elephant and Cat token. Wow. I didn't expect to see that in here. A Lotus Blossom, huh? Okay, so we're getting right off the bat. So at the beginning of our upkeep, we put a petal counter on Lotus Blossom, and we can sack Lotus Blossom and add X of any one color where X is the number of petals on it. Yeah, an Absorb full art. Counter target spell, gain 3 life. Jarrell Mulvani Recluse. So whenever we draw our second card each turn, we create a 2/2 cat creature, a green cat creature token. Then we can pay 4 generic and 2 green until end of turn. Creatures we control have base power and toughness X, where X is the number of cards in our hand. A Spinal Embrace. Cast it only during combat. We can untap a target creature we don't control and gain control of it. It'll gain haste until end of turn. And at the beginning of the next end step, we sack it, and if we do, gain life equal to its toughness. Chainer's Edict. Foil. Street Wraith. Rada, Retro Border, Foil Island, Tatiova, Benthic Druid, nice, it's a good reprint. Congregate, Street Wraith again, Macetail, Histrodon, Oven Eyes, Empty the Warrens, and Goblin Matron. Nice, okay. Got some good rares there. I'll probably use this little tab here and make it a little easier on myself. All right. Maybe instead of getting straight into the rare, we should do it like this, right? So here's our token, the Elephant and Cat token again. It's a different cat this time. Take, I think it's the top 3. Let's set it back there. Oh, nope, not quite. There we go. All right. Yeah, Necro Savant, another Mind Stone, Mystic Enforcer, a Mountain, a Rift's Grove, High Tide, Spirit Link, Renewed Faith, Nightscape Familiar, Chain Lightning. I'm honestly surprised they didn't choose to print Lightning Bolt in this instead. Coal Stoker, we got Cliff Top Retreat, foil 2 with the retro border. So enters the battlefield tapped unless we control a mountain or plains. Another Maze of Ith, full art. Arcanus, the Omnipotent. We tap to draw 3 cards, and we can pay 2 generic and 2 blue to return him to our own hand. It's pretty cool. I don't know if there's like good decks for him or not, or decks that he would be good in, but I think he's pretty cool. Got Decimate, destroy target artifact, creature. Oh my god, that's a lot. Target artifact, target creature, target enchantment, and target land. All right. Let's set those words over there. My bad. All right, we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Okay, so for this one, we got a foil goblin and Merit Lage token, the 2020 flying indestructible. Okay, well, I guess that tells me something about what I could possibly find in here, doesn't it? All right, got momentary blink foil, empty the warrens, retro border, frantic search, retro, swamp, swords to plowshares, always good. Dread return, Urborg uprising, veiled serpent, pacifism, deep analysis, festering goblin, Lyra Dawnbringer, foil full art, very nice. Angel tribal, anyone? So 5/5 flying, first strike, lifelink, and other angels get +1/+1 and have lifelink. Ooh, very nice reprint. Urza, Lord High Artificer, full art. Okay, I don't think this guy needs any introductions. He's popular in his own right. So enters the battlefield, we're going to create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token. With this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact we control, but we can also tap our untapped artifacts to add blue. And then for 5, we can shuffle our library and exile the top card. And so end of turn, we may play that card without paying its mana cost. He's insane, and for good reason. He's really good. Sapling Symbiosis, so we can cast Sapling Symbiosis that'll have flash if we pay 2 more. And we create a 1/1 green sapling creature token for each creature we control. Very nice. And a Shivan Dragon. Classic. Foil nonetheless. Classic card indeed. And our last collector's booster for today. I'm pretty happy with everything we've got so far. I mean, it can really only get better from here. We still got 2/3 left to go. So let's get this token off. We've got a goblin and a cat token. And we'll take the top 4, set them back. All right, Chain Lightning, retro border, and foil, Tormod's Crypt, Lull, a mountain, Gamekeeper, Gem Palm Incinerator, a Skrick Prospector, Smoldering Crater, a Juggernaut, Remote Isle, Avarax, Helm of Awakening, full art foil, very nice. Spells cost 1 less to cast. There's 2 of them. There's a full art foil Helm of Awakening, followed by a full art Helm of Awakening. Glory. It's a 3/3 flyer with 2 and 1 white to choose a color, and creatures we control gain protection from the chosen color until end of turn. But we can only activate it if it's in our graveyard. And a Sylvan Library, foil nonetheless. Okay, that's very nice. People love this card. I don't think I need to explain why. I mean, draw so many cards. So at the beginning of our draw step, we may draw 2 additional cards. And if we do, we choose 2 cards in our hand, draw on this turn, and for each of those cards, pay 4 life or put the card back on top of your library. Insanely good. And I think what's really cool is they did the foiling and printing for this entire set. I should probably, now that I'm saying this, I feel like I saved it for last. It's like the best news of all. They printed these and foiled and did all the foiling and all that fun stuff in Japan. All right, so that means your foils are not going to Pringle, or they shouldn't Pringle, which is amazing, right? You can tell too. The foiling on this feels completely different from how they're printed in the States or wherever they're printed at normally. Now, gorgeous. It feels very good, looks very good, and is very good. But yeah, that's the whole video for today. We had some really nice stuff there. So yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. And as always, follow my socials at ToastyTabletopGames on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitch. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in